Well, this is the first time I'm ever going to do something like this before. Hello, everybody. It is Chris, and today I was thinking about doing this new little, this little like episodes and stuff of story time. You know what I mean? I was thinking about telling you some stories in my life and stuff, and basically that's it. Now, if you already read the title, you already know what I'm going to talk about. My eye injury. Now, if y'all don't know, I have the worst eye injuries you are ever going to hear from my mouth right now. Now, I had 2 injuries on my right eye. My right eye, I usually have problems with. Sometimes I usually do something like this and stuff, and my left eye, it's fine. It's totally fine. But with my right eye, yeah, it doesn't go so well. So let me tell y'all the first story of how I got my first injury in my right eye right here. So I was in 2nd grade. I was 8 years old. I remember our class was in the hallway, right? And then we were just like standing there. And my teacher, her name was Miss Wright. I remember we were standing there, and then she was there was a kid behind me. No, he was in front of me. His name was Kevin. He was in front of me, and we were just like, we're about to go to our classroom. It was right across the hallway. We were about to go to our classroom, right? And then the teacher she was like, "Hey Kevin, can you hold these papers for me?" Because she had to go like to the bathroom or something. So she gave him the papers. And what he did that made my first eye injury, my right eye, what he did was he had the paper. He turned around and he hit me right in the back, like when he did that, and then like if I was like right here and he was like right here, he went back and then he hit me right here in the eye. When I got hit in the eye, what happened is there was a sharp edge on the, like, what can I say? There was a sharp edge right here on the paper right here. This is where the eye hit. This is where it hit me in the eye. I was right here. He flinched back and it hit me right there in my eye, the sharp part. It didn't hit me like close my eyes like that. My eye was wide open. Pow! Went inside my eye, and he had like pile of paper, like that pile of paper. He had like around 20 papers in his hand right now. He went back. It was really skinny too, very skinny. So it looked like he only had like 5. It were really skinny pieces of paper. And he went back and he hit me right there in the eye. I just remember leaning back, screaming, crying. Worst pain. One of the worst pain that I ever felt in my life. One of the worst. And let me tell you, my teacher got scared when she heard me cry. When she heard me scream, she was like, "What's going on here?" It's like my teacher got surprised from when I was screaming. Like, it was super loud. Even the classmates, I remember there was a classmate coming out, and he was right to go to the bathroom. When he heard me scream like that, he went around, was like, "What's this dude screaming about?" It was terrible for my right eye right now. And I remember when my teacher heard me scream, she grabbed me. She was running up to the nurse's office, sat me down, and then she was running back to the classroom so they can go back. I think it was like math. I think we came back from the lunch. No. We came back from recess. We lunched and then recess, and then we came back. And then like it was like it hurt. It really hurt. Like, do you know that feeling when you get like something in your eye and you can't get it out? Like, it feels like there's something in your eye, but you can't get it out. It's like an eyelash or something. It's like stuck in there, and you're like trying to get it out. You're like, ah. It felt like my eye went inside out. It like this little flap right here went inside out, same as this would, flapped inside out, and then, dude, I couldn't open it. I tried to open it, I couldn't. It hurt so much. I hate it when stuff get in my eye. I just really hate it, man. I just really hate it. So about 5 minutes later, I was in there just busting out crying. The nurse tells me what happened, and I'm like mumbling. I'm like, what's the matter? I mean, I was crying like someone stole my candy when I was a baby. And then about like a few minutes later, she gets like this piece, like she gets like a bag, puts ice in it, and then she closes it back up, gets some paper, wrapped it around it, taped it, gave it to me to put on my eye, right? And at the end of the day at my school when I was in 2nd grade, what we used to do is that when school was over, we used to go to these glass doors, and we used to sit there and wait until she opened the door so we can go out to the cars, right? I didn't get on the bus. Yeah, my mom and my dad didn't really want me to get on the bus because of, bus crashes and stuff. But it's fine. So then, so you sit there until they open the door, and then you just go out and stuff and find your car, right? So then so I waited there for it was 12, I waited there in 30 minutes. The nurse sent me up so I can go home and then we can fix this problem with my parents. And then I remember just one of my friends just going up to me and they'd be like, "Oh, what's wrong? Is your eye okay?" And she was like, "Open it." And I was I couldn't open it at all. It was one of the worst pains in my life, like I told y'all. It was man, I can't even imagine it, man. It was so painful. And I remember when we got there, I remember when my dad picked me up, my dad was looking at me "What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?" And he was wondering why I had an ice pack on my eye. And he was just "What happened?" I told him the whole story, what happened, right? I don't want to explain it to make the video more long, but still. But he was when we got home, he told me to open it, and I couldn't open it. I was busting out crying. I was scared that if I opened it, that my eye would pop out. I don't know why, but I thought if I opened it, my eye was gonna pop out, it's dangling. I thought it was gonna do that, but it didn't. So I remember my dad put some eye drops in there. We went to the doctor, and they opened it, and then I was just scared. I wanted to move and push the doctor and run away. But I'm scared to go to the hospital. I don't know why, but I'm not now. I'm over 12 now. That was how long ago was that? That was 4 years ago. I'm grown. I'm not scared of the doctor no more. I take the pain like a man. I'm a man. But to resume what I was saying, that they gave me some medicine, they put some stuff in there. And I remember we got some Taco Bell while we were going back home, and then I remember just closing I remember when she poured it in there, she was "Start blinking, stop." I was trying to blink as fast as I can and stuff. And then it felt so weird because when I blinked, it's when I rose my eye back up, it was slowly because all the goo and stuff that she put in my eye. And she gave me some medicine, and she gave us this medicine I had to put in my eye every night. So then that's what happened, and yeah. And for about a week later, I didn't go to school for about a week later. And then when I got back to class or to school the next day, all of the students were like, "Chris, you okay? You okay, Chris? You okay, Chris? Chris, you okay?" "Yes, I'm all right. I'm all right, guys." But then it was that, it was it hurt really bad, but I'm glad it's fine now. And that's the end of this story. Sorry that I haven't posted in a while. I just been I was trying to make a video because I was trying to find some stuff to edit and stuff, some videos to edit and try to repost on my channel. But you'll hear part 2 of my second eye injury on my next video later. Subscribe and like if you like the video. Subscribe if you want to subscribe to me. And like if you like the video. Oh, and I want to shout out my friend Noah, Tiffany, Mackenzie, Ethan, Alex, Mirica. Those are all my friends from my school. And Noah, I'm not making that pie. Deuces.